Hi guys, welcome to Cyberbooth. Today we'll be working on virtual box, or I'm gonna work on VMware workstation, which I have downloaded a few ISOs, and today let's see what we'll do is we'll install an iOS into VMware workstation. So to do that, we can go to home, click on create new virtual machine, typical installation, open. Let's do a server installation, server 2019. Click on open, click next. Product key, I don't have a product key, so we'll ignore that for now. Type in your name. I typed in, my name is Jalal, so I typed in my full name there, and not gonna create password, so click next. Yes, Windows Server 2019. You can change the virtual machine name. I'm not gonna change it, so whatever I'm installing, keeping it as the default here. And you can change, if you click on the browser, you can select where you want your file to be installed. I want that to be in virtual machine, so I'm gonna keep that as it is. Click OK and then click next. I don't want 60 gig for a virtual box, maybe less. I'll go to, say, for example, maybe 30. Okay. And a store, I want it stored to virtual disk as a single image, not as multiple files. So click next, then click on finish. I want to go back a little. No, should be fine. Click finish, and there we go, installing Windows Server 2019 on VMware workstation. We can make this a full screen if you want, just for your convenience. It's for the first time when you're installing something, it will take some time, especially server. So we want, let's say, desktop experience. See what happens, and click next, because we want full desktop. So it's installing the Windows server right now. So depending on your computer speed, computer RAM, depending on your computer, it does take some time to install. Grab yourself a coffee. I will fast forward from here, so you don't have to watch the installation process. Once it's done, we'll come back to it. Okay, so it's on now. As you can see, it comes of course with the server manager. What I will do, first thing first, once the setup is done, you should be changing the name of the computer and set up. So right click, go to system, and from here, as you can see, it says WinC2308. The name is way too big. You can change it whatever you want. We will change that, rename that this PC. Click on that, and then we can rename this to, say, CYB or Cyber boot. I'm gonna keep it all GYBF cyber boot server. I'm going to call it cyber boot server 2019 maybe. Yeah, that way I know which one, because I want to download more virtual images. Click next. You can name it whatever you want. It will ask for restart, but we are not going to restart now. We can restart it later. Click on restart later, and then close that, and then go to right click and then go to network connection and go to Ethernet. Double click on network and then go down. We'll copy this information and put it in a text document. On my main computer, which is a Windows 10, click on new text document, name it, say IP addresses. Okay, so we'll keep it in the desktop. Double click, open, paste, and there we go. That's the virtual box details for IPv4 addresses. We'll put down here Windows Server 2019, so that way we remember, we know which one. Okay, go to search and type in CMD, the command line. Here we go. Click on command line, and then before we forget, we'll click on right click, and I'm going to pin this on the taskbar so it just stays here. I don't have to search for it again. Let's see what's the IP address for this computer, this virtual box. IP config, and press enter. Here it is. So the information we saved our main computer, it is similar. Yeah, and that's the IPv4 address. Subnet mask, it's not here, so what I'll do, I'll quickly copy this as well. Okay, right click is not working on VirtualBox, so Control C, copy, and go to main computer, type Control V for paste. So at least it's here, and we know all the informations, the subnet mask, default gateway, all that. So we'll keep that open, and what happens is, if for example, if you go to network connections, go to network connections, Ethernet, click on network sharing center and click on Ethernet, then go to properties. What we are going to do is we're going to go in Internet Protocol version 4, which is IPv4. We want to go to properties, and as you can see, it says here obtain an IP address automatically. So that means, this virtual machine IP address may change whenever it wants, or depending on your internet connection, it might change anytime. So we don't want that to happen. I want to make it a static, give it a static IP address, so that way it never changes, the server never changes, and it just stays that way. So that's the IP address. We'll keep it here. Okay, there it is. So it's smaller now. Hopefully you can see. So let's give it a this. We'll keep it as it is, at least this way. The IP addresses or subnet mask and default gateway we have, so it never changes. So that's why we are clicking use the following IP address. So we're giving them static IP address, though it will be the same address we have copied from the setup. So let's do that. 192.168 111.141. We'll keep that as it is. Once you click on subnet mask, this comes automatically, and it is similar. And now we can put the default gateway, which is 192.168.111.2, and use the following DNS server. So let's say what DNS server we have. We'll put the similar as that default gateway, 192.168.111, then .2, and then just click OK. So what will happen now? Your this IP address and the default gateway, they won't change if you even if you connect to a different network, so it will stay there. Just to verify, what we'll do, we'll type in here IP config. It is still the same. Let's restart the computer, and I want to check if the IP address has been changed or not, because we did put a static IP address, which that shouldn't change for this Windows server we just created. Yeah, because I didn't put any password, so it didn't ask for any password. And it's a virtual box. I might delete it after a week later, or maybe tomorrow, so download another server. So better not give password for this computer. So what we're checking is, we go to command prompt and type in ipconfig and see 192.168.111.141. so it didn't change, and it's not going to change. At least this way we know our IP address is going to be this for until we delete this virtual box or you change it. That's done for now. We have done a configuration which is changed the computer name. Let's see if it's changed or not. Go to system, and then here you can see device name has been changed to, it's called Cyberboot server 2019 name. I'll type it in, computer name, COMPUT computer name, so that way I have that information as well in here. Okay, I don't think I need that, but we'll keep it for now. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I will be making more videos, and what my future plan is, I want to configure this server 2019, and we can do log here. And what I'll be doing is connecting all these other operating system or virtual machines we have. We'll be connecting them to this server, and we'll like add user and delete user, delete computer, as add computer. So that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. Please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.